It's a ray of hope and light, because I believe there is a hope and there is a light to support and help individuals who haven't chosen their life destination and they end up victim for. My project is targeting for homeless Syrian refugees, mainly women and children, located in Beirut streets, such as Kola Street and Hamra Highway, where we have a huge number of Syrian refugees located in this area. My project, as you can see, it's targeting a serious and an emergency problem in Lebanon. It's a huge challenge behind the development and the prosperity of my country. I'm saying this because I'm referring to the numbers of UNHCR held very recently on the 13th of June 2018, illustrating the increasing number of Syrian refugees in Lebanon, which represent a huge problem behind the development and the innovation, economically speaking, on the community. Speaking briefly, in Beirut, for example, we have till 13th of June 2018, 351,000 in Beirut only registered Syrian refugees. What about the unregistered? Question mark still being asked. Why I choose women and children? Because the majority of them are between 18 to 59 years old. 23.9% represent the majority of them are from women and children. In Beirut as the capital where I'm from. The partners in this project are three mainly organizations. I got the approval, I got the acceptance letter, I met with the regional directors with them, with the project manager as well. Was first of all the International Leadership Organization, a German liberal organization, the headquarters in Berlin, had office in Beirut, accepted my project, and we're gonna start working on 20 September 2018. Moving forward, the International Rescue Committee, American liberal organization, headquartered in New York, accepted my project, and we're gonna have a work. I accepted my internship as well in New York. We're gonna have a start working in September as well, 28. Moving forward, I believe in the effort of my Lebanese community. I'm gonna be working with a liberal organization, Lebanese one, called Hope Association. They are working on the issue of refugees as well, where I had a meeting with them and everything is going great till now. So my project is through a multidimensional perspective, because I believe in the cooperation of my community and not working alone, which is this is the goal, which is one of my tools. What is the goal of this objective? The goal, first of all, we don't know when the civil war will end up. Therefore, we have to work on the social cohesion of the Syrian refugees among the Lebanese community, and this will take place through different tactics. I'm gonna go through it. We have to accept them and we have to welcome them based on a different, oh my God, based on a different elements. So first of all, the acceptance and the social cohesion within the Lebanese community. As they are a homeless people, so first of all, we need to make sure they have a food and water, which are the basic needs for them to survive. Therefore, through our sponsors, we're gonna be delivering for them boxes of food and water for 1 month to cover their needs. Moving forward, they are homeless. We need to take into consideration their medical assistance. Through 2 medical centers in Beirut accepted my project, we're gonna deliver vaccinations for children, vaccination, for example, for malaria, and we're gonna be delivering medical tests for women, since the majority of them are pregnant and they have problem in the blood. Medical tests we're gonna be provided for them. Moving forward, after achieving their basic needs, let's work on the social cohesion. We're gonna be organizing a cultural event or session. Why event or session? Because depending on my capabilities. If plan A doesn't work, let's move for plan B. If I don't have enough capabilities for launching a cultural event, I'm gonna be moving for a cultural session. Why? Because I want to build a relationship of trust with them. I want to have a session with these women, children, talk to them. I wanna know what they want, what are their struggles. I'm gonna have 2 psychologists from the Lebanese university accepted to be part of this session. They're gonna have a seat with these Syrians, start talking to them without any boundaries and without any limits. When it comes to the impact of this project, first of all, when it comes to the first objective concerning the food and the water, we're gonna be measuring how much corporations accepted to donate for us, which is logically or materialistic-wise food or boxes of food, and how many families, Syrian families, accepted to these boxes, which is accepted the cooperation. Moving as well concerning the issue of medical assistance, we're gonna have a weekly review with these families after going to these medical centers. I need to check with them, was this medical centers helpful? Did they feel their needs being fulfilled? What was the main problems in these medical centers? Personally, I don't like counting. I like to sit with them, talk to them, see their body language, build this relationship of trust. This is what counts. I want to build the data with them for a long term. This is not only helping them for one activity and it's all. Moving forward as well, concerning the cultural event, we're going to be counting how many families will attend, and at the end of the day, we're going to be counting definitely the weekly review, which is very important for me. The last, challenges. I have a lot of challenges. The issue of Syrian refugees is very sensitive when it comes to the Lebanese government, and the Lebanese government does not cooperate with me when it comes to the data. I had huge problems to get these numbers. Therefore, I'm going to be relying on objective international resources to make my resources credible and objective, far away from being politicized. Because data is one of my challenges. When it comes to the fundraising, I need money. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to do it. Therefore, very soon, you're going to be watching my logo on Facebook and Instagram, Logo for Ray and Hope and Light. We're going to launching our official page on social media, our official page on Instagram, asking for funding and fundraising. You're going to see my video launching this cause, asking for support from many people, and starting the kick-over of this event. And when it comes to the end of this presentation, I would like to say something. Dr. Martin Luther King is my inspiration in life. And I love him to a degree where no one can ever imagine this. Therefore, there is two quotes for him. If you can't fly, then run. And if you can't run, then walk. And if you can't walk, then crowd. But whatever you do, keep moving. Do something in this community. And the other one, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. And hate cannot drive out hate. Only love. And we have a love toward them. It's a social responsibility toward them. Thank you all.